Siobhan Creaton, Ryanair, How a Small Irish Airline Conquered Europe. Discover the compelling story of Ireland's flagship discount airline, Ryanair, as detailed in Siobhan Creaton's Ryanair, How a Small Irish Airline Conquered Europe. This book summary offers an insightful look into the founding, struggles, and triumphs of the airline, under the guidance of both founder Tony Ryan and current CEO Michael O'Leary. Learn how Ryanair pioneered the low-cost, no-frills business model that has transformed air travel in Europe, making it accessible to millions of passengers. Explore the company's ongoing challenges, controversies, and relentless cost-cutting measures, as well as the significant contributions of its relentless leadership to Ryanair's continued growth and success.
Ryanair, the no-frills airline. Ryanair changed the game for air travel in Europe by offering bare-bones, no-frills flights at prices competing with bus and train fares. The cost-cutting measures include excluding curtains, airsick bags, reclining seats, and seat pockets on planes unless you pay extra for these amenities. However, Ryanair's dirt-cheap fares come at a cost. The airline lands at airports near but not necessarily in the desired destination city, sometimes requiring as much as a 2-hour drive to reach the intended location. Ryanair has also gained a reputation for canceling or delaying flights, leaving travelers stranded for hours or even days without compensation, hotel rooms, meals, or alternative transportation. Despite these issues, CEO Michael O'Leary has led Ryanair's ascent as one of the largest discount carriers worldwide, earning recognition on Forbes' Top 25 Business People list. Although Ryanair's future has been called into question, its no-frills business model continues to disrupt the airline industry. Tony Ryan's journey to success. Tony Ryan, an Aer Lingus station manager, started his aircraft leasing business after realizing the potential for profitability. He faced a conflict with Aer Lingus and eventually received only 10% of the new company, which he became the chairman and CEO of. With the rise of low-cost air travel, Ryan's leasing business faced challenges, but he was able to turn a profit by building his own aircraft fleet, attracting investors, and adopting a strategic management approach. Despite his success, Ryan faced criticism for the demise of his company. His story is a testament to the rewards that come with risk-taking, hard work, and a commitment to strategic objectives. Ryanair, the low-cost airline revolution. In the early 1980s, Tony Ryan developed a vision for low-cost air travel in Europe. He believed that the industry could thrive if governments subsidized operations and airlines cut costs. Despite early setbacks, Ryan combined two ideas to create Ryanair, a budget airline that broke the London-Dublin monopoly. The airline's success was due to the leadership of Michael O'Leary, who brought it back to its original no-frills business plan. By securing exclusive routes to remote areas, Ryanair overcame fierce opposition. Today, Ryanair is a major player in the airline industry and a symbol of affordable travel. In the late 1970s and early 1980s, Tony Ryan, with his wealth, connections, and industry knowledge, sensed the potential for low-cost air travel in Europe. In 1980, he proposed to the Irish government a low-cost air service from Shannon Airport. Ryan believed this model could thrive if governments subsidized operations and airlines cut costs. While his proposal was not accepted, Ryan's perseverance and vision laid the foundation for Ryanair, the budget airline that would soon revolutionize European travel. In 1985, a group of executives planned to start an airline to break the London-Dublin monopoly. They sought Ryan's financial backing and expertise. Ryan combined both ideas under his leadership, and in November 1985, Ryanair received government approval to begin operations. The airline started with one 15-passenger airplane operated from Waterford Airport on Ireland's southeast coast, soon expanding to Cork, Shannon, and London. However, the London link created setbacks as Aer Lingus, Ryanair's main competitor at the time, engaged in a price war. To serve other cities, Ryanair purchased London European Airways for £630,000. Expansion plans never materialized, and Ryanair lost £250,000 a month. By 1988, the airline lost £7 million and was flying in the red. The relationship between Ryan and the managing director, Eugene O'Neill, became strained, leading to O'Neill's termination and Ryan's introduction to Michael O'Leary. O'Leary, a friend of Ryan's sons, became a Ryanair director in 1988 to monitor the family's investment. He proposed radical changes to the airline's operations, cutting staff and expenses, and returning to the original No-Frills business plan. Despite the Ryan family injecting £20 million into the airline, Ryanair continued to lose money, and senior executives recommended closing it. In a last-ditch meeting with the Irish Minister of Transportation, Ryanair executives asked for an exclusive route to Stansted Airport outside of London, hoping to free the budget carrier from Aer Lingus' relentless competition. The Irish government owned Aer Lingus, which would benefit from less competition, but the minister adopted a wider policy, exploiting the country's entire aviation sector and expanding service to more remote areas. Ryanair secured exclusive rights to remote routes, overcoming fierce opposition from Aer Lingus and trade unions, causing them to call it an act of treason and a bailout. Despite the initial skepticism, Ryanair's success is a testament to Ryan's vision and O'Leary's leadership. Today, Ryanair is a major player in the airline industry and flies to over 200 destinations across Europe, providing affordable air travel to millions of people. Ryanair's rise to success. Ryanair's success can be attributed to Michael O'Leary's unconventional strategies, such as focusing on Stansted Airport, leasing pilots and planes, and his involvement in various aspects of the airline. O'Leary's unfiltered personality has become synonymous with the Ryanair brand. After turning down the CEO position due to lack of autonomy, O'Leary met with Southwest Airlines founder and implemented new ideas for Ryanair. Under his leadership, Ryanair overcame various obstacles, such as the cancellation of a $1 billion stock sale, saving the airline millions. O'Leary's unconventional tactics and his unwillingness to conform to industry norms contributed to Ryanair's remarkable achievements. Ryanair's turbulent journey. Ryanair, a low-cost airline, was able to cut costs and offer discount airfares after its GPA descended. In 1993, the airline posted a £1.5 million profit with a £12 million cash surplus, and Michael O'Leary became the CEO. However, the company began earning a reputation of being confrontational towards customers, failing to pay bills, and pressuring suppliers to cut costs. Ryanair charged up to €25 for using a wheelchair, stopped serving ice due to a disagreement with its caterer, and once asked passengers to load their own bags onto the plane. When the airline failed to honor a lifetime ticket award, the affected parties beat the airline in highly publicized court cases. Even though the company offers safe, cheap, and mostly on-time flights, it does not apologize or offer any compensation for delayed or cancelled flights. O'Leary's bullying and confrontational attitude towards customers have earned the airline a "flying pub" description by one of its competitors. Ryanair, the ultimate low-cost carrier. Ryanair's success lies in cost-cutting measures, swift turnaround times and continuous expansion. Ryanair, the ultimate low-cost carrier, has consistently achieved profits year after year through their ruthless cost-cutting tactics. By operating half-full planes, the airline was able to cover expenses and achieve consistent profits since 1999. Ryanair expanded its reach by acquiring KLM's low-cost airline, Buzz, making it the fourth largest, regularly scheduled airline in Europe. However, the airline's success was challenged in 2004 when the European Union's Transportation Commission accused Ryanair of receiving unfair state aid. The airline received large subsidies, including costs for landing fees and hotels for employees, which allowed it to offer lower prices. This resulted in a penalty of €4 million and a decrease in projected profits, which caused a 30% drop in share prices. Ryanair responded to this setback by imposing further cost-saving measures, such as charging its staff for water, tea, and uniforms. To address cleaning costs, pilots were asked to stop using ovens to heat their food. Despite the challenges, Ryanair continued to expand by flying into remote airports, often hours from major cities. By reducing aircraft turnaround times to just 25 minutes, it was able to add 2 more flights daily. The airline also hired around 30% of its pilots as contract employees. Today, Ryanair is Europe's largest no-frills airline with a profit margin of 20%. Its success lies in its cost-cutting measures, swift turnaround times, and continuous expansion. Michael O'Leary, the airline's owner, is considered Ireland's most successful businessman and owns 5% of the company's stock, with a personal fortune of €500 million. Meanwhile, Tony Ryan, the airline's founder, still plays a role in the airline's operations, and the Ryan family has an estimated net worth of €1 billion.
In Ryanair, How a Small Irish Airline Conquered Europe, Siobhan Creaton presents a comprehensive and fascinating account of how Ryanair emerged as a dominant, game-changing player in the European aviation market. Major takeaways from this book summary include how Ryanair's revolutionary low-cost, no-frills business model disrupted the industry, the significant roles of founder Tony Ryan and current CEO Michael O'Leary in shaping the airline, and the company's ongoing challenges and controversies. Through a combination of innovation, risk-taking, and cost-cutting measures, Ryanair has enjoyed continued growth and success, solidifying its status as Europe's largest no-frills airline. This compelling tale of transformation offers valuable insights and lessons for entrepreneurs, business leaders, and aviation enthusiasts alike.